Hi, this is Joseph. In this video, we're going to review some trades that developed this morning, but also the price action that developed on the pound dollar. So for many of you who are considering using my trade copier, you want to know how safe it is, my ability to be able to read the markets, to stay out of trouble, and to find choice opportunities that are going to work a lot safer than, let's say, some of the others that look like they might break out, but end up ultimately creating something like what we saw today. So we had this is the pound dollar, by the way. This is a bar chart. I switch back and forth. A lot of people will ask me what my trading system is all about. What do I use? How do I trade it? What kind of indicators do I use? So I primarily use bar charts to identify key patterns, and then I confirm my entries with the point and figure chart. And I'll show you in just a moment one of the safer trades that we took this morning, which was on the point and figure. And I do look at the candlestick charts. I change between the two bar charts and the candlestick charts. Sometimes the candlestick charts will give you some basic pattern formations that might lead into looking at a particular currency pair that looks interesting and may develop somewhere else some kind of a signal. It's just a matter of waiting for it. So today here on the pound dollar, this is a 1 hour chart. There was a washout. We refer to this as a washout. So it looked like it was bouncing off of support, but not the low for the week. And it looked like it was bouncing. We stayed away from it. Again, the key is in being able to read the market. So I'm also using futures. I use futures with the pound and the euro and the yen when I trade the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and the dollar yen. Don't mean to confuse anybody, but the reason that I use futures, first of all, I do trade futures at the same time that I'm trading currencies, but I use futures volume to help me detect tops, bottoms, breakouts, and confirm all of that. Volume with futures is very, very different than the volume that you see with the MT4 platform. I don't trust the MT4 platform volume indicator. It's basically tick volume, and it's not the same as looking at true futures volume. So just a quick tip to share that with you. That's part of my trading strategy. And I've been using it for 20 years. I started off trading futures in the beginning of my trading career, and then about 3 months later, I found out about Forex, and I've been trading Forex and futures ever since for the last 20 years. So this washout right here, I was able to, along with a lot of my coaching students and my subscribers, we were able to identify that this was not a clear, good opportunity to trade some kind of a bounce, and that something was setting up here for a possible pullback or a washout like this. And this washout right there, you can see from the high, 29.61 to a low of 28.62, that's about 100 pips. That was a 100 pip move to the downside in the opposite direction. And I know a lot of people were going long, and we were not. We did not get stuck in this trade. I avoided it because of my ability to read the charts, to read the market, to read the price action correctly, and stay away from risky trades like this. So I was able to see that something like this was going to set up. I didn't think it was going to be as deep, but it ended up being 100 pip washout. So a lot of people got stopped out on that trade. We did not. This washout here to the downside all occurred in 1 minute. It was a 1 minute bar that dropped straight down 100 pips. So again, we avoided it, but the safer trade here was over here on the euro dollar. So the euro dollar, I've been talking about this low here. It's actually the low from August 3rd, and there was a key low on the daily time frame for the euro dollar, and it created a much better opportunity. So at this point, then I wait for my entry on a point and figure, and I get my entry, and I can calculate multiple targets along the way. So again, this is much, much better. You're going to get better results when you know how to read the markets, and you can identify that something's about to take place based on the behavior, the amount of volatility, the amount of participation, what's taking place at support and resistance, and key patterns. So I just wanted to give you a quick update that we did not get stuck in that washout here on the pound dollar, but we did trade the euro dollar safely, and it was a much better trade in my opinion. Now, again, if you're experiencing trouble with your trading, that's what the trade copier is for. The trade copier, you connect it to your MT4 platform, and at that point, I will execute all of the trades for you. I manage the trades to the take profit levels. So if you're interested in using the trade copier, go to the purchase page, sign up. You'll be redirected to the membership area, and in about 10 or 15 minutes, you can have the trade copier connected to your MT4 account. And from that point on, I'll be executing all the trades for you safely and confidently. You're going to earn profits every single month.